What's up, guys? My name is Andrew Petrowski. I'll explain to you the three biggest ways to increase velocity as a pitcher. Now, before I do so, I want to introduce myself. My name is Andrew Petrowski. I'm going to be a junior at Baylor University. I actually am a JUCO bandit. I went to two different JUCOs out of high school, actually. I went to Garden City, which is a JUCO up in Kansas. And this year I transferred to San Jac, which is a JUCO up in Houston. And a little about my velocity gain. I topped around 90 out of high school. I sat like 80, 86, 87. And now I top 98, 99. So I'm explaining to you all the things that I did to help increase velocity for me. And just to let you know, I just launched my new website. We're dedicated on helping younger guys increase velocity. We have throwing programs, weightlifting programs. We help with diet. We do mechanical analyses. If you're interested, please click the link down below. I really appreciate it. So the number one thing that helped me gain velocity was getting into the weight room. So my senior year, I was about 180 pounds. I was super skinny. I wasn't very strong. And getting in the weight room allows you to put on muscle and increases your overall strength. And that allows you to put more force onto the ball, which in turn increases velocity. And not only will it help with increasing velocity, but it also helps with risk prevention. The only true way to decrease UCL tears is to increase your strength around the muscles surrounding it, such as the bicep, tricep, and your forearm. And getting in the weight room will help you do all that. Which leads into my next point, mechanics, which is another great way to decrease risk injury. There's certain positions that I see a lot of young guys get into that puts their UCL and shoulder at risk. And making your mechanics as efficient as possible is a huge part in velocity gain and risk prevention. And what I did is I compared my mechanics to someone who I thought had similar mechanics to me. And for me, that was Trevor Bauer. I basically recorded everything I did. My warm-ups, my plyos, my bullpens, my games, I recorded all of it. And I analyzed my mechanics. I put them side by side next to Trevor Bauer, frame by frame. I went to see what he did, what I didn't do, what positions he got in, what positions I didn't get into, and all that. And then number 3 is how much you weigh. So being as heavy as you can while being able to move as fast as possible is ideal in velocity gain. For me, that was getting to around 220, 225. I'm about 6'2", 6'3". And for everyone, it's different. But the biggest thing is trying to put on as much mass as you can. For a lot of younger guys, I find that they're pretty skinny. They don't have a lot of mass to them. And getting in the weight room will help with that. That's what helped me. I was super skinny. But getting in the weight room and eating properly and all that helped me gain weight. But yes, being as heavy as you can while being able to move as fast as you possibly can. And there's a fine line. If you get too heavy, you won't be able to move as fast. And if you're too light, you won't be able to put enough force onto the ball to throw hard. So you have to be able to find that. And then 2 separate things, which are still very important to velocity gain, is diet. Food is fuel. And if you put bad fuel into your body, you're not going to be able to produce as well as you could if you put better food in your body. So try to eat healthy foods. Try to avoid fast food and all that stuff. The number one thing I would say is just get as much protein as you can in, and try to get as many calories as you can. Like I said, weight is a huge issue for younger guys. And eating right, I think, will help you increase weight as well as velocity. And then the last thing is sleep, which I think is the number one most underrated thing with velocity gain. I try to get 8 to 10 hours a night of sleep, which is a lot, I know. But sleeping right will allow you to recover properly, which will also decrease your risk of injury, but it'll also allow you to perform at the highest level your body can. So sleep is very important. So the three biggest things is getting to the weight room and gaining overall strength, making your mechanics as efficient as possible, and finding that fine line with your weight to where you're as heavy as you can be while also moving as fast as you can. And like I said, if you're interested in my programs, I'll link the description down below. I look forward to seeing you all there. Thank you.